Hello Zerben, my name is Patricia.
My name is Maureen Kusuma.
And my name is Laqeisia Tatania.
And today we are going to present our recommendation plan about the bubble gas tragedy that caused the gas leak, which affected many people. So first we are going to explain our first recommendation, which is about the mandatory employee safety training. A brief description about our recommendation is that we plan to implement a compulsory safety training program for all employees, including both new hires and also existing staff, to ensure that they all possess the necessary technical skills, hazard awareness, and also procedural knowledge. Then the program should cover occupational health and also safety standards required by ISO and also OSHA, emergency response procedure, equipment handling, and also hazard identification. Then the training booth should be handled through a structured curriculum combining both theoretical and also practical exercise. And also all the completion must be certified by all the employees before they assume to full operational responsibility. So these are the steps required for safety training. So the first one is safety and skill gap analysis. In this part, we need to identify training needs by employee and staff. The second one is develop safety curriculum, which is about combining practical and theory exercise for all employees. The third part is certified trainers. In this part, we need to train all the employees using certified trainers, for example, managers who is experienced in this program. And the fourth or last one is the task competency and certify. In this part, we need to certify all the successful employee and track their completion. These are all the people in charge of mandatory safety training. The first one is safety managers, who play a major role on this part as they oversee training program design and implementation. Second is the HR department, which coordinates scheduling, record completion, and also manage certification files. Third one is certified safety trainers to deliver all the training sessions needed by all the employees. Fourth is department supervisor, which ensure all the employee participation and follow up on the performance. And the last one is compliance officers, which monitors all the safety regulations and standards. Then these are all the timeline needed for the mandatory safety training. First is the initial rollout will happen on the first month, as all employees must complete the mandatory training within the first month of the program's launch to ensure immediate compliance. Then the second is all the new hires, or can be called the ongoing program, as all new employees must complete the program before they start their operational duties. Then the last one is the refresher training, which is about the periodic refresher session to update knowledge and address new safety regulation. And also the location is that they happen on on-site training rooms and also online learning platforms to assess their knowledge about the safety regulation.
For the mandatory safety training, there are a few main costs to think about. First, we will need training materials like manuals, safety videos, slides, and protective gear for practice drills. Then there are payments for certified trainers. This could be trained managers from inside the company or outside expert. We'll also have facility costs for using or renting spaces where training can be done safely. And for the theory part, there are technology costs for online lesson and safety simulation. We'll have administrative costs for scheduling, tracking, and processing certificates. And finally, employee time costs, since worker will spend time training instead of doing their regular jobs. Even though these costs might be high at the start, they're worth it because safety training can prevent much bigger losses in the future. But there are also challenges. Some employees might resist training because they think they already know the rules. Training could disturb operation by taking staff away from their normal work. There might be scheduling problem when arranging sessions for different shifts, and the initial setup cost can be quite high. For our second recommendation is to make safety consistent everywhere by using global safety standard like ISO 45001 in all USIL sites. This means every location will follow the same strict safety rules. We also recommend regular equipment maintenance, like checking, fixing, or replacing important machines so they don't fail and cause accident. And to make this happen, we first need to check all safety systems in every plant to find any problems. Then we'll create a safety plan based on ISO 45001, but adjust for each site's needs. We'll fix or replace critical equipment like alarm and chemical storage system. And finally, we'll train employees so they know how to use safety equipment and what to do in an emergency.
Next, we are going to talk about the people that are involved in this action plan. So the first is the Global Safety Compliance Managers and the Plant Managers that will lead the comprehensive safety audit and develop the updated safety protocol. Next is the engineering and maintenance team that will own equipment work. They will either upgrade or replace safety critical equipment such as the vent gas scrubber, the pressure relief valves, and the boiler controls. Next is the Human Resources and the Training Department, which will design and deliver safety management and operational training, everything from the emergency evacuation drills and the certification tracking. Finally are the external safety auditors that will provide an independent verification, such as the third-party gap analysis, on-site audits, and help with the ISO certification. For example, the compliance managers will draft the audit brief, engineers replace on the old scrubber, HR runs quarterly drills, and the external auditors evaluate the fixes. So the timeline for this action plan is divided to 4 parts. Phase 1 occurs from month 0 to month 3. They will conduct safety audits and gap analysis across all sites, producing a risk register and prioritized action list. Phase 2 occurs from month 4 to month 8. We will start equipment upgrades at high-risk sites like Bhopal. We will install new sensors, retrofit relief systems, and publish revised SOPs. Phase 3 is conducted from month 9 to month 12, with full staff training, on-site simulations, and an initial third-party audit to confirm the compliance. The last phase is conducted post-12 months, or in the long term. We will do routine safety reviews, scheduled maintenance using ACMMS, and an annual external audit. Each phase has a clear delivery progress that is measurable, such as audit reports, installation certificates, training completion, and also the final audit report. There are 4 main costs we need to think about. First is the consultancy fees, where we pay safety experts to do audits and help us get certifications such as the ISO. Second is the capital goods cost. This means we need to replace or upgrade all old or damaged equipment that could be risky. Next is the training cost. We need to hire trainers, run safety drills, and give staff the time to learn new procedures. And lastly, the operational cost. The ongoing money we spend to maintain equipment, run regular checks, and keep everything up to a standard. Even though it might sound expensive, we can reduce the impact by spreading costs over time, looking for safety grants and showing that preventing accidents will save money in the long run. Last is the potential problems that come with this action plan. So first is the operational downtime, where we stop production for maintenance. We can plan this during the low production periods to reduce the impact. Next is the high initial cost. This project will need more money at the start, but we can manage this by breaking it into smaller parts and showing how it pays off later. Lastly is the resistance to change. Not all employees will be on board right away. We can fix this by explaining why the changes matter, involving them in decisions, and showing how it makes their workplace better. And that is it for our presentation, and thank you for listening.